Night, Grandma. Period. Love you too. Period. I'm wearing my Star Wars shirt. May the Force be with you. I don't think the Force is with the Seattle Mariners, guys. Boy, this collar is just. I think I got this shirt in like 2012. There's got to be something to say, right? Something to say that isn't just super repetitive. The same old, same old. Oh, I got another message. I'm recording it right now, period. In fact, comma, you are going to watch me talk to text this answer, period. How's Ian Furness? Congrats to him on his new gig. On top of being the awesome host of the KJR show that he's done for years. He's done a lot of stuff too, but the fact that he's going to get to do those Kraken pregame stuff and the postgame stuff, I could not be happier for a really good person. He roots for a college football team that I hate ever so much, but he's pretty great. Anyway, we got to think of something to say that is even a little bit educational or entertaining or just not the same old, same old. There's got to be something. You'd think after doing so many of these, this is the 312th, technically like 314th, because I did a couple of videos after. But over 300, you'd think I would like. You'd think two things. You'd think, number one, how do you have anything else to say about this baseball team? The second thing would be, oh, you should have learned by now how to bad word your way through this stuff. But I got nothing. Nope. Ian says that I should mention that Ian Hamilton is a Coug, that Julio is a Husky fan, and this is the second dumbest thing Husky has done in Soto in 4 days. Something I can tell you. I know what you guys want me to do. And I like to give you what you want. You want me to scream about the end of that game and how that's the reason they lost. Or the more I don't know what the right word is, but at least a very large reason that they lost. And you're not wrong. It was one of their best scoring opportunities of the game. And Julio Rodriguez made a horrific base running mistake. And you're right. It was unacceptable. And I was very annoyed. I nearly threw a barely full bottle of water. But I calmed down. And I realized they weren't going to score that run anyway. No, Rosarena strikes out. Justin Turner had already had his 2 hits for the day. No, they weren't going to score that run. The fact they even got one, it took a Clay Holmes pitch down the middle of the flippin' plate. Down the middle. 86-mile-per-hour cookie cutter. And look, sorry about that. I don't have this on the sturdiest thing right now. I'll try not to do that again, though. I apologize. This is a good video. This is a really good video. So if Ian's going to watch it, I kind of want this to be a little bit better. But I got nothing, folks. I got nothing. And it's not because, oh, this is just so repetitive or, oh, this team is cursed or anything like that. And it's not repetitive because, oh, you've done so many of these, Chris. This is what you get when you do a daily show for a baseball team. You're going to run out of things to say. It's something much bigger than that. One run. And you have been so severely outplayed. I know they only lose in extra innings today. But you've been so severely outplayed in these two games that are a reminder of how far this team really is away from winning a world championship. Sure, the starting pitching staff is great. And Bryce Miller looked nervous today, to be honest with you. And then, settled down. He settled down, did a nice job. Troy Taylor was excellent today. Really big fan of what I've seen from Troy Taylor. Colin Snyder was excellent for one inning. Can't leave that pitch there. Anthony Rizzo, even though he is a shell of what he once was, you can't leave that there to Rizzo the Rat. A Muppet's going to double on that pitch. Love the Muppets, by the way. Let's do a show about them instead. It's not over. It's not over because the Astros lose. But look at how this team plays. Look at how this team plays against actually good baseball teams who aren't struggling when they come in. Get another message. It's not from Ian, but I can't read that one. Oh, I wish I could. Wish I could. I don't know. I wish I gave you a better video on this one. I wish I would have been more insightful and more willing to engage. I'm just not. I'm just not. Oh. That was Anders calling. He hadn't seen the Julio play. An egregious lapse. That's a good way to put it. Because I don't blame Julio for getting out of the way of a bat. I am not asking Julio Rodriguez to take the charge on a baseball bat flying at him. But you got to go right back to the base. I will say, and I tweeted this, so, if you hear it twice, you hear it twice. I think Victor Robles' mistake yesterday was worse in process. I think Julio's mistake today is worse in result. And that's a little bit of hindsight because Victor Robles' mistake, which is still the dumbest thing I've seen on a baseball field. A mental lapse when a bat gets thrown at your head is at least a little bit more understandable. Not much, but a little bit. There's no, oh, I understand what you were doing here with what Victor Robles did. But we have the hindsight of knowing they lost by 9 runs. Link in the description to simplyseattle.com. I'm not even going to ask you to hit like on this video. This is terrible. But you know what? I gave you what the Seattle Mariners gave us tonight and have given us far too often this year. I love you. We'll try to go back to normal tomorrow, but I got nothing.